Hi guys, welcome to the latest episode of this week's Coffee and Hero Show. Taking you through the new releases into the store this week. Had to get creative with my camera angles here. My stand decided to have a fit. New one is ordered, but can't be picked up until later today. So getting creative, but you're getting to see much more of the store. So, can't complain about that. But yeah, going to be taking you through what's new in this week. It's not the biggest week in terms of new stuff. I focus quite a bit on a certain character, which is more of an all ages book, but again, always something we want to try and grow in the store. Make sure we have something for everyone. There are some great deluxe editions out this week, a couple of new DC compact editions. So really, really good stuff. As I say, not the biggest sort of variety of stuff, but lots of quality this week. So that one character that I was focusing on is Sonic the Hedgehog now. Sonic the Hedgehog comics, they sell really, really well in here. The single issues sell well, and when I get the trades in, they tend to sell well. So recently, IDW did a new print run for a lot of their books, so we've been ordering all of them. So they may even drip feed in again over the next few weeks. It's a case of when they come back into stock with Diamond US, they come to Diamond UK, and then they get sent out to accounts. So basically each one is divided into storylines. You will see numbers at the side on the spine. So for example, this is volume 4, but this is a storyline called Infection. Then we have volume 6. This one is called The Last Minute. Chaos Races and Badnik Bases. This is volume 9. We have volume 12, which is Trial by Fire. Battle for the Empire, which is volume 13. Next up, they're good chunky books as well. There seems to be a good sort of 5-6 issues in each book. This one is volume 15, which goes by Urban Warfare. Then we have Misadventures, which is volume 16. And then we have this one, which is actually its own sort of, they're all from the main series. So they'll be story arcs, but with issues from the main series. Whereas this one is called Sonic the Hedgehog, Tangle and Whisper. Two of the most popular new characters from Sonic's world team up in this. So this is the complete mini-series of that, as well as the Sonic the Hedgehog annual as well. So that's all that together. So on to the new stuff this week. So first of all, we have Fire and Ice, Welcome to Smallville. So this was a cool little 6-issuer. Very much JSA era type characters here. And yeah, basically things could not be worse for superheroes. Fire and Ice and Fire's professional opinion. Superman sent the former Justice Leaguers packing for Smallville following an extremely public and utterly disastrous mission. That was all Guy Gardner's fault, thank you very much. And doing so doomed them to a fate worse than death, irrelevance. Yeah, really, really good. This so it was. I read the single issues of this, 6 issues in total, and I love those Terry Dodson covers, of course. A nice little bonus there. Definitely one of the biggest releases so far probably this year, because this book's been long out of print and people have been clamoring for this book for ages. So this is the Nightwing Year 1 20th Anniversary Deluxe Edition. So written by Chuck Dixon and Scott Beatty with art by Scott McDaniel. After spending his youth as Robin the Boy Wonder, Dick Grayson will step out of Batman's shadows and reinvent himself as the daring solo act Nightwing. Without his mentor's guidance, Nightwing must find his footing as a hero in his own right for the first time, navigating the world of superheroes and supervillains alone, seeking the advice of Superman, and revisiting the circus where life began in the Flying Graysons. Nightwing embarks on an odyssey of self-discovery that will set the course for the man he is destined to become. So yeah, this has been honestly requested in the store many, many times. There is a box set coming out soon, which is going to collect 3 different year ones altogether, Robin, Nightwing and Batgirl. But this actually beat it to the punch in terms of a hardcover. So collects the entire saga, featuring a brand new introduction by writer Scott Beatty, the never before printed outline and notes from the making of the Year 1 storyline, the Nightwing 104 script, an extensive behind the scenes sketchbook from Scott McDaniel, a brand new cover by McDaniel, and more. So that is your standard cover there, the Scott McDaniel one, but it also comes with a DM exclusive cover by the one and only Dan Mora, which is glorious. So yeah, big demand for that one, so I've ordered pretty big on that into the store. Another one we've been waiting quite a while for is the gorgeous slipcase edition for Once and Future. This is volume 2. So volume 1's been available for quite some time. One of the best stories of recent comics, I would say. Kieran Gillen, Dan Mora again, is very much where I discovered his work. Just 30 issues of brilliance. And it has some of the best characters in comics recently, and some of the best art as well. Brilliant world building. So yeah, the first volume's been out for a while, as I say. Volume 2 finishes it all off, so 2 volumes, and that is the complete story there. Next up, I mentioned DC Compact Edition, so the next 2 are out. So the latest in the value range from DC. These are fantastic. I really can't recommend these enough. £9, compact size. You know, they're just, the amount of value to them is actually insane. So Batman Hush, for example, comes with 12 issues in total in there. And one of the most classic Batman stories of all time, Jeff Loeb, Jim Lee. And then Wonder Woman Earth 1, this was 3 volumes, 3 hardcover volumes, and now it is in a 1 compact edition for £9. Grant Morrison, Yannick Paquette. Yeah, just keep pumping those out, DC. Absolutely love them. Next up, we have the Avengers Mighty Marvel Masterworks. So we're up as far, I think, as volume 4 for these. This collects the Avengers issues 31 to 40. So again, these are similar-ish to the compact idea, except these are being printed in order, as opposed to picking out specific storylines like the compact stuff has been. This is collecting these in order. So the first 3 volumes were issues 1 to 30, and then volume 4, 31 to 40. Next up, we have the Batman Wayne Family Adventures. This is again collecting the original stories by Webtoon. I've been getting these in each volume at a time, whereas far now as volume 5, this collects episodes 95 to 116, including the second season finale. This is an Eisner Award nominated series, no less, as well. Next up, from Ed Brubaker and Marcos Martin, we have Friday. So Friday was a book that started life as a digital comic. Brian K. Vaughan has this site called Panel Syndicate, where he was producing original stories, and he started to then invite other creators on to work with him. This was the Eisner winner for Best Digital Comic. So Friday Fitzhugh spent her childhood solving crimes and digging up occult secrets with her best friend, Lancelot Jones, the smartest boy in the world. But that was the past, and now she's in college, starting a new life on her own. Except when Friday comes home for the holiday, she's immediately pulled back into Lance's orbit and finds that something very strange and dangerous is happening in their little New England town. This is literally the Christmas vacation from hell, and they may not survive to see the new year. So, Volume 1, Volume 2. First 2 in stock. There is a Volume 3 that is on back order. I do have it on order. As soon as it comes in, it'll be in the store. Next up, we have a reprinting for Daredevil Omnibus. This is the Brian Michael Bendis, Alex Maleev run. So this is volume 2 of their run. It collects Daredevil 16 to 19, 26 to 50, and 56 to 60 as well. During a character-defining run, Brian Michael Bendis created a pulp fiction narrative that exploited the Man Without Fear's rich tapestry of characters and psychodrama and resolved them in an incredibly nuanced modern approach. Earning an Eisner Award for Best Continuing Series, Bendis and ours Alex Maleev restored Daredevil to a luster worthy of the all-time greats. You know me. I love me some Daredevil, as you well know. Speaking of finishing off great runs with lovely hardcovers, as well as Once and Future this week, we have Firepower. Again, another one of my favourite series of recent times. Robert Kirkman, Chris Samney, Kung Fu, mysticism, adventure, globetrotting, family drama, a little bit of everything in Firepower. So again, the first hardcover has been available for quite some time. We have it over in the Image section, and now volume 2 comes out. This finishes it off. So this collects Firepower 13 to 30. So the first volume contained the original graphic novel, which kicked it all off. Then issues 1 to 12. Then this is 13 to 30 as well. Highly, highly recommended. And again, a great title for all ages, which is not something Kirkman's always synonymous with. Obviously, Walking Dead, Invincible, very adult-oriented titles. This is a great all ages title, so highly, highly recommend that. And then we finish our lot off this week with Adventure Man Volume 3. So Adventure Man has been a pulp series, printed through Image Comics, Matt Fraction on writing duties, and you have the Dodsons doing the interior art. So they've always been doing them in this sort of deluxe sort of size. So if you compare it to a normal comic size, you'll see the dimensions are very different. It's very European in its size. 3 volumes so far, as I say. I've got the first 2 volumes back on back order, so it shouldn't be too long. But obviously, if you're ahead of the game, you've already read volumes 1 and 2. Volume 3 is the latest one. So, high adventure, all ages action, spectacle and thrills abound in a gorgeous new installment by the award-winning team of Matt Fraction and Rachel and Terry Dodson. So yeah, there you go. That is everything in this week into the store in terms of graphic novels. Everything going out onto the shelves for a new comic book day. Of course, check back later and we will be setting up all of our single issues that are available this Wednesday. Some big titles this week. So I'll look forward to taking you guys through that. So until then, as ever, hope you enjoyed this. Hope it proved useful. And I look forward to seeing you in store soon. Take it easy.